Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of watching, you are highly welcome. Please kindly click on the subscribe button, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you once again for stopping by. Guys, did you guys notice what happened at the podcast 2 days ago? Yes, I'm still talking about it because the matter it never finished. We see the diagram out. Someone else was missing on the podcast, and guess who was missing on the podcast? The coffee got there, the person that replaced Nedu. Now people are just wishing that, oh, Nedu was there. Nedu should have been there, but true, if Nedu was there, Nedu could have gotten something out of Yul Edochie's mouth, because I don't know how Nedu does it. I don't know what he puts in his mouth. I don't know whether it's his drink that he spikes and gives to them that makes them just lose their guard, or he just has a way of getting information out from him. This is actually the most boring podcast, to be honest with you. It's not interesting, and maybe because the key figure, Daddy Freeze, wasn't there. I wonder why Daddy Freeze wasn't there. Is it because of his respect for Queen May, or he's scared of May Nation? Please help me to understand why Daddy Freeze chose not to be there for this podcast. What exactly is going on? Because number one, either he doesn't rate Yul Edochie. Number two, he's not just interested in the matter because of his reputation. Number three, he's scared of May Nation because the fear of May Nation is the beginning of reason. Trust May Nation. You know one thing about May Nation? If you come for them, you remember they gave a warning to that podcast. They told the podcast before that video came out. They said, if you say anything against Queen May, where they are there, we are going to drag you and take down the podcast. They thought we were joking. And I believe that's why they did some things that maybe I'm thinking, I am thinking, I'm not saying that because I wasn't there. But for Daddy Freeze to be absent, conspicuously absent, noticeably absent, Omo, it's quite embarrassing. It's quite, maybe Daddy Freeze said, I beg making they go within Wahala. I swear he was intentionally absent. You can't tell me otherwise. Don't tell me that, oh, like he wasn't, he had other, he will tell you that he had other events. Now lie. Why did they shift him for when he's coming, knowing fully well that this particular podcast is, how will I put it, people are interested in it. When I knew that a lot of people are interested in this podcast was when Tunde Ednot posted it on his page and said that, oh, he can't wait to watch the video. Like, if you see what they did to Yul Edochie, oh, you yourself go to ask yourself, say, who did I offend? Who did I offend? What is my offend? And then I say, I don't know your offend too. I don't know your offend. You go ask yourself, you go and ask people your offend. You're asking what is your offend. I bet make I hear what. But mine is that the freeze didn't come because he has I don't know. I wouldn't say that he has a lot. But why was he conspicuously absent at that place? A very important podcast that they are paying him for. But to be honest with you, how do you even rate the podcast? I'm definitely going to rate it 2/10. It was poorly executed. I don't know what that lady was asking. I mean, yeah, to be honest with you, the owner of the Honest Bunch podcast should sack all the interviewers who interviewed Yul Edochie. None of them were good. Imagine if Nedu had been the one interviewing that woman. Or maybe probably Daddy Freeze. I think they could have been a better interviewer. But like I said, Nedu is no longer there in the podcast. And then also, Daddy Freeze conspicuously became absent. It was noticeable. Yes, it was quite noticeable. He would have asked questions that would make him regret coming to that podcast. Yes, he could have asked good question, not the one that he asked him and Yul Edochie will tell he doesn't want to answer. There are ways you can go about it. Like, is it that he didn't have an idea? Like, there are ways you could, interview. When I say they're using the company to joke with, that is their business. It's tomorrow now. People will take them. Why would people take them serious? With the kind of expectation that, people are there. If Daddy Freeze was there, he could have continued with the polygamy since he said May could not, like, if you say, oh, he doesn't want her, he said, oh yeah, Queen May said he doesn't want to be numbered. Will Judy Austin be your only wife, or are you going to continue? Like, they are going to ask him intelligent questions like that. But you declared that year you lost your son was your best year. Why was it your best year? Can you tell us why it was your best year? Oh, you simply said, oh, you want to, like, there are ways of you mourning because you're a strong man. But do you think that coming and dancing with another woman is a way of, don't you think it's insensitive? Like, you understand that kind of thing? I really wanted to know the reason he said that rubbish. The truth is that anything Yul Edochie did in the past, I think he did it because he was arguably angry with Queen May. Like they said, Yul is a narcissist. A narcissist cannot take no for an answer. Yes, that is what I have noticed. They can't take no for an answer. They feel that, oh, they are in charge. That anything they do, people should be able to be okay with it without asking question. Oh, I'm the one on the fame in the fame land. I'm the one that is famous. oh, you are not famous, despite the fact that you are bringing, but doesn't matter. A narcissist is always someone who thinks about himself. He thinks so highly of himself. So he never expected that Queen May was going to do what she did. So in a bid to pepper her, in a bid to deal with her, because apparently he can't collect her money anymore now. So he decided to do all the nonsense he did with Judy Austin. And as for Judy Austin, the reason why she did that is not far-fetched. She felt that, oh, doing that will, cement her relationship with Yul Edochie. She has forgotten, number one, this man called Yul Edochie is just an entity, a single entity. He has a family. Instead of you to think of how to make the family like you, instead of Judy Austin to think of how to make you are busy dancing on social media. Now you don't hit them now. The so-called family who Yul Edochie told you that, oh, they are going to be there for you, they are going to protect, they are going to accept you. I don't know how Yul Edochie managed to deceive Judy Austin, telling her that, his family are going to ask. Anyway, Sha, you know what happens when you are desperate? When you are desperate for something, or more, anything where they tell you, you go take her like that. She was legitimately desperate to answer the Edochie's name. She thought that, oh, by getting pregnant, this is not Nollywood. This is not Nollywood whereby second wife goes. No, this is real life. Oh. And then she was just doing all those things, and not that she was just, she was influencing all those things. In fact, she was the one telling him the kind of content to create. Their staying together did not even last up to 2 years. Yul Edochie ran and deported them to Abuja. Do you know that Yul Edochie actually paid Judy Austin? A time will come, she will find out the kind of, or maybe she has found out the kind of person that he is. That he's a narcissist, and then he's only self-absorbed, always concerned about himself and not the other person. Did you see how he comfortably shift Judy Austin back? And even then, that the freeze might have even asked another important question. Why is it that all your relationship has a pattern? When you were with Judy Austin, you were with all the time. As in, when we were married to Queen May and we were cheating on her, you were with Judy Austin. Or why now? Now Queen May is no longer in the picture. You are shipped Judy Austin to Abuja, and now you are with another person. Like, why? Why do you constantly do that? Do you know that what I've observed in all this is that Queen May has been the one taking care of the family. She's been the father and the mother, and that is why it didn't really shake her. Yul Edochie comes to Abuja, comes to Lagos once or twice in a year, or 3 times in a year. And then whenever he comes, he makes as much possible video as possible. Like he pushes as much videos as possible to tell the world that he's a good father. Man, we have seen it with our hands that Yul Edochie messed up. Well, as for that, the free is not coming. It was quite, noticeable. And we noticed it. And a lot of people are asking questions. Why didn't you come? Why didn't you come? Well, the answer is not far-fetched. We already know the reason why he didn't come. It was arguable, trying to avoid, May and their rot. And also, he doesn't rate Yul Edochie that much, because if he rates him, he will come. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching, and do have a lovely day ahead. Bye-bye.